So on the Newswire post that Rockstar put out the other day outlining the bonuses, discounts, and sales of the event, nowhere in that article did they really say when the event was going to be ending. So the only way to really figure this out was to go to the events page. And if you go to the events page, you see that everything looks pretty normal. You can see that 2 times money in RP on survivals, that goes from July 30th to August 5th. You've got 2 times money in RP and 3 times AP on Arena War. That also goes until August 5th. All the in-game discounts go until August 5th. The Twitch Prime stuff goes until August 5th. All of that is going to be expiring on August the 5th, which is very traditional. It is a 1-week-long event where the events essentially expire on Wednesday, but we know they technically don't flip over to the new event week until very early in the morning on Thursday. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, nothing in this event week really gives away what Rockstar is up to here, except for one tiny thing. And it's kind of weird why the entire update, except for this, happens to be like this. And that is the podium vehicle. So as you guys know, Rockstar creates these like in-game advertisements for a lot of the things they're doing in the event week. They utilize them on their social media platforms and on other advertisements that you might see in front of various YouTube videos like mine. And that's even something we'll talk about in a future video. But for now, one of the things that Rockstar did was on the update for the podium vehicle, it actually says that it expires on August 10th. So everything about this event week ends on August 5th, but the Lucky Wheel vehicle will not change over until August 10th. And if we take a look at a calendar, the reason that's significant is August 10th is on a Monday. So that means it's going to be lasting all through next week, and once those current events expire, it is still going to go on. So even when the tunables do update on the 5th and the 6th, roughly, it's still going to be the same podium vehicle, the Dinka Sugoi. That will not expire until the 10th, where it will officially change on the 11th. And the reason this is so suspicious is because this is the first time that Rockstar has done this in ages. And it also sets them up perfectly to release the new DLC on August 11th, going back to a Tuesday release schedule. Now, this is not totally out of the ordinary because Rockstar used to release updates on Tuesdays. That was really traditional until Red Dead Online ended up coming about, and then Rockstar sort of flipped Red Dead Online and GTA Online. GTA Online started getting updates on Thursday, Red Dead Online on Tuesday. But even the more recent updates, like the Diamond Casino and Resort, that came out on a Wednesday. The Diamond Casino Heist, that came out on a Thursday. So Rockstar hasn't really followed one particular pattern here, but it looks like this DLC is going to be coming out on a Tuesday. Because why else would they extend the podium vehicle for an extra like 4 to 5 days if they didn't have a purpose of doing something special on that Tuesday, the 11th? So again, I don't know about you guys, but it seems very, very suspicious that Rockstar is doing this. It's the only part of the event week that is extended. Every other part of this update, again, ends on the 5th. And I'm not the only one who thinks this is interesting, too. We heard from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2 on Twitter, who said this: worth noting, the new event is up for 2 weeks, ending on Tuesday, August 11th. That's likely when we shall receive the new update. So even though he was a little bit incorrect with that, again, you guys can see the time that tweet was put out. It was roughly at 5 in the morning. So the entire event does not last 2 weeks long, but the podium vehicle does. So it kind of makes you wonder what Rockstar is going to do when Thursday rolls around. So we've got this entire event week with the bonuses, discounts, and sales, everything excluding the podium vehicle. It kind of makes you wonder what they will do when that Thursday rolls around. If I had to take a guess, I would say it would be an event week that is focused on prepping us for the next update. So probably lots of great ways to make money, discounts on vehicles that we might end up using. Hopefully by that point in time, Rockstar has already given us a little bit more info on what's going to be coming next. Now, I still don't believe that's going to happen anytime soon, just because if you take a look at Rockstar's social media right now, so there are things like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Right now, all of their branding is geared towards Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online. So just for example, looking at their Twitter account, their background is the newest Red Dead Online update, the Naturalist. It used to be the Diamond Casino and Resort, or the Diamond Casino Heist, sorry. It's no longer that. Their logo is now black and red, Red Dead Redemption colors, and their pinned tweet is the official release announcement for the Naturalist DLC that ended up coming out on July 28th. So I think until Rockstar ends up changing that sort of stuff, it's going to be very unlikely that we will see any more information on what's coming up in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, Rockstar still has enough time to get us hyped and excited for what's coming next. In fact, a lot of the times they don't even give us a lot of time to get excited. In fact, I can remember off the top of my head like a ton of updates where Rockstar like either announced the update only 4 days before. So for example, let's say the update came out on a Tuesday, Rockstar would tell us about what the update is the Thursday prior. So we would have that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and a little bit of Tuesday to get excited about the update. That's something I could totally see Rockstar doing. And other times, like the Arena War update, they basically told us what was coming the night before. So the next morning, the update just simply arrived and we were able to enjoy it. So it's not necessarily all the time that Rockstar goes out of their way to say like, hey, here's like a 2-week lead up to what's going to be coming. They did that with the last 2 Diamond Casino updates, all the in-game teases they were doing. So far, we have not seen any in-game teases. That is something that many people continue to ask me. Is the Mile High Club building changed? Is anything else being added? No, we haven't seen anything like that so far. So at least now, Rockstar have not made any in-game teasers. There's a chance they could do so, but however, the theme of this update doesn't really particularly indicate that it's going to be tied around a certain building or an entity or anything like that. Now, if I could have things perfectly my way, I kind of love when Rockstar slowly rolls out information about an update. Like their first Newswire post would be sort of like a little teaser about what they're doing, maybe a couple of screenshots. Then in the next one, they dive into more details, give us more screenshots, tell us about, some of the bigger parts of the update. Then we end up getting a trailer, and then a couple days later, the update actually comes out. They've done that a couple of times, and that's always my favorite because it really just builds the hype as far as like how we get excited about the update. My least favorite thing that they do is by far releasing the trailer like once the update is out, because at that point in time we're also busy playing the actual update that we don't really care about the trailer that Rockstar's put together. They've done that for the handful of updates, I think like the Bikers update and even Import Export, and it's like, this is a cool trailer, guys, but this would have been like super fun to check out before the update arrived. But now that it's here, we're all busy playing this. Like, I don't think anyone really cares anymore. Now, another thing a lot of people like to do is sort of follow the newswire, obviously, but they go a little bit deeper into that. Like, they see when Rockstar ends up removing articles and whatnot. Right now, the one at the very top and that is completely pinned is Red Dead Online's The Naturalist. And then below that, you've got the latest Grand Theft Auto Online updates, Red Dead Online updates. This isn't like the best thing to follow because sometimes the newswire is a little bit buggy, and Rockstar puts like these weird flags on them when the event expires. They like disappear forever. Like you can still find them on the newswire, but for whatever reason, like they disappear.